Hey there, lords and ladies. Welcome to the Dragonpit. Wow, what do we think here? We have
Oh my god, I hated this episode.
we mixed
best
opinions about
episode
this
of the
episode.
season.
Mixed opinions.
Okay, it's just like penultimate episodes are supposed to be such a big deal.
Yeah, I agree.
What are you talking about? We had a freaking dragon parlay.
Oh, that's what you liked about this. Okay.
The
I
dragon,
like that part, yeah. But it wasn't, I had the same thought though. It wasn't the classic
Yeah.
penultimate episode.
Also, like we were set up for a good battle and we didn't get one in the penultimate episode. I guess maybe next week.
It better
It
be
took
next
them
week. If they
2
don't
years
next
to do
week,
the
then-
dragon parlay. Like that's what we got.
All
Was
right.
that in the books? I don't remember that in the books.
No.
No,
Dragon
none of
parlay.
this is in the
we're-
books.
we're
We're
so
way
far
we're
away
gone.
from the
We're
book.
gone from the books.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean, I think they're doing it.
We know you didn't read them. One time you did. It
It
was a horrible episode.
Yeah, we're like, no.
I kind of liked it. It was like middle of the road for me. It was like,
This
dragon.
episode.
The dragon fight was fun. The
Okay.
dragon fight was fun.
Okay,
I really
well, let's
enjoyed
get
that.
there.
Okay, let's get there.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Okay, so we start out with Helena and her dreams. We see a gray mare, which is like honestly never a good sign.
It's a hearken of death.
Yeah, what is that?
A
Yeah.
lot of cultures.
Like in
the-
all mythology.
and behold a pale
typically.
horse. Like
Yeah.
it's
What about the light when
Oh,
she
white.
opened up the door or whatever?
Well, that's because like I think she was supposed to be like dying. She was entering heaven.
Oh.
or the blinds got open and she was
But then
getting
it
woken up.
switched to her. Okay, I read that as like if she doesn't give up her baby, then the White Walkers come.
What?
That's how I took. Because like then it switched
Well,
to her.
that's
No.
a
Because then it switched to
well,
her
that's
with
the end of the episode. We'll go back to that one. This is the very first one.
Yeah.
We see
I kind of
Helena. Sorry.
napped during it. So.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the pale mare.
Great.
bad omens, and then Rhaenyra wakes her up, and they try to be sisters. I don't know.
I thought
Peter has a sister.
I have a sister.
Sisters
have a
are like
sister.
kind of complicated. You have a sister?
yeah.
My sister's awesome. She's not complicated.
So
My sister doesn't watch this, so I can talk
Yeah,
shit
neither-
about her.
mine either.
Well, it's clear that Rhaenyra and Helena have a complicated sister time.
well they're half.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, they're half
definitely.
sisters.
Yeah.
It's her half sister.
Oh, that's the line.
Well, I have a
Half-sisters
half
are
sister,
complicated.
but no.
Okay.
Because who's her? Oh, Allison's her mom. Yeah, Allison's her
Yeah.
mom, and Sarah, the same dad. Yeah,
Yeah.
It is. Everything throws you off. Like,
And like, Rhaenyra is so excited to like talk to her about her dreams, but Rhaenyra should know that like you just
Well,
can't
she
like,
does-
say them on command.
That's the thing. I don't think that she fully quite understands what the
Yeah.
what's happening, because as she sits there, Helena is doing this cross stitch, like literally laying out what
Yeah.
she's seeing
Yeah.
in the cross stitch.
Totally agree.
And Rhaenyra is just like who's this? She wants answers, and it's kind of like when you're dealing with somebody autistic and you ask them 30 things in a row, they just shut down and they
Yeah.
don't know what to do.
Yeah.
That's exactly what she did there in that scenario.
Okay. So Rhaenyra kind of gets aggressive with her. Then we go to Harrenhal. I don't even know if I want to talk about the next scene in this.
I was like so annoyed because I
I'm
thought
so
I thought
annoyed with it.
Well, at least it wasn't what we thought it was. At least it wasn't what.
At least it was just a
At
dream.
least it was
where
just like.
Aemond is having sex with his mother.
Yeah,
Well,
it was just.
forsaking her true son. What?
Well, it was weird though because I was like, why are you doing this?
Yeah,
this
like
is,
I get
over
it.
the
You're
top.
trying to kill him, but like,
But it wasn't her. It was
Did-
just his goth girlfriend. And
yeah,
it's fine.
I like calling Alice
It's
his
like
goth girlfriend. She is a goth girlfriend. Yeah,
The other thing that I thought was
it's like might be the name of this episode.
the
I
other
got it
thing
from
that
Instagram. That wasn't mine.
Don't tell people.
Well,
the other thing that I thought was interesting though, with that whole breakdown of it, is that Aemond saw in that vision, even though Alice was going to town, was the same clothes that his mother showed up in. So
Yeah.
my thought process
Well, yeah,
was
and
it
that's-
Harrenhal doing this? Was it the
Yeah.
werewood bed or the werewood tree?
I
Was
think
it
so.
something else like imposing that? Because why would she be in the exact same outfit?
Yeah. Well, and then Alice kind of says it too. She's like, "What did you see?" Like
Right.
Alice knew. Like Alice we know that Alice can like kind of provoke some of these visions. I don't know if she would have provoked this one because like
Not with
maybe she
intent.
knew he had some like Oedipus complex.
Oedipus?
She's like, whatever.
Yeah.
Oedipus, whatever that is.
I mean, it's pretty obvious that he does.
What
I know we're gonna like jump around a bit. So then he walks out and sees actual mom. Let's continue with that
Well,
because
But the mom, he sees real mom, right?
yeah. So then he like we're gonna be. Can we be done
He's
talking
like,
about that?
But then he
weird
kills the
thing?
one guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then
Sir.
his mom shows up and she's like laying it on a little too thick. Like I would definitely be suspicious too. Like, oh, I really trust this guy. He's been so good to me.
She was laying on thick. Yeah.
She
Yeah.
literally she had her
Yeah.
she had her story like when you're in high school down 2-packed
Mhm.
of every minute was accounted for
Mhm.
on how she got to where she was.
Yeah.
And I
Yes, exactly.
And I think that Eamon was also like, yeah, this doesn't seem right. I think he was
Yeah.
happy to see his mom. I think he's also happy that he's got his goth girlfriend. I think that and you see that when they're sitting at the table later on. He's like, I want my girl's here, my mom's here, who kind of is my girl that I'm
it's so
dreaming
weird.
about.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, he goes out and immediately, and it's in front of the weirwood tree, which I thought you'd like.
I did. I
You'd love
literally
it
wrote
when
it down.
history happens in front of the weirwood tree.
That's how Bran knows.
And kills her, and then Alice shows up and is like, "You're just in time for supper."
Right.
Like no context for Allison, and then they go and have like maybe the most awkward introducing the mom to your girlfriend. Just crack it. There you go. And like it was so like Allison's like, who is this girl? Like, where did your goth girlfriend come from? And then he says like some nonsensical things about how she's a lady and a maester, and says like they're gonna stay at Harrenhal and make it a Z. Which, if you remember, Allison literally did tell Aemond to go to Harrenhal and make it his seat, and that she would come and get him. So like, you know,
He's
he
like,
was kind of
see,
listening
Mom,
to
I'm doing
mommy.
exactly what you
Yeah.
said.
I got myself
listened to you.
a girl. We're gonna have kids, and this is
Yeah.
gonna be a new like throne.
Yeah,
Here we go.
and he's holding hands with them both, and Alice is like, "Get away! Like, get her out of here!"
I
And
also
says, "Yeah,
I also thought the Eamon little soliloquy about how they're destined to win this because her Rhaenyra's writers are bastards. Like
Mhm.
he
That
was
comes
kinda
off
good.
and
That
like
was kinda
lays it
good.
all out.
Yeah, he kind of knows.
No,
a little
we
bit.
know at the end of the episode.
But then he also says like basically he's saying like Alice and I are going to create a purebred Targaryen line. And I'm like, okay, but Alice is
a lady of the
base born.
Right. She's a lady of the.
She's a
lake,
witch.
or
She
the
might be
water, or
140
whatever it
years
is.
old. Like that was weird. Like, you know, he's saying he said forming a new line of unsullied kings, and you're like, yeah, but she's
Sullied.
not different than the
And she-
bastards that you're.
She
dissing.
straight out says like she knows that there's something wrong with this the whole situation. Stinks
Allison
like high hell.
or
Yes.
Alice?
Alice knows this whole
Yeah.
situation stinks of high hell.
Yeah,
And so she's just kind of
For
like,
sure.
doing
but I
her
think
thing.
they both know, both Alice and Allison are aware that like this is
This-
like they have manipulated Aemond and they need to want to stay in control.
Well, I just thought it was so funny that he's like, I got my best gals around me, and
Yeah.
they're both looking at each other like, who is this bee?
Yeah, like,
Like,
get
they're like
her
looking
out
at
of here.
like, both of them like, you need to leave.
And then Alice is like, your mom's here to do evil. And Aemond's like, you're being selfish.
Don't
and
put
then
that devil on me.
immediately, Allison uses that moment to like go outside and find some poison.
She
Well,
also
she's got
like
a knife. She's
she
gonna
al-
stab him.
Alice also like kind of chastises Eamon like, we're out of firewood, and like
Yeah.
treats him like a child. And he's like, I'm not a child.
Yeah.
And then he
As
goes
he-
out there and chops away.
As he goes out there and does exactly what she's told, which also I think is a realization for Allison of like her grip is now not as tight as it was.
Yeah.
Well,
Because,
she's known that though. I mean,
yeah, I think that she sends him away, thinking that she still has some control over it because he still will listen to it. And I think that's her first realization when Alice is like, "We need firewood," and he gets up and like throws a tantrum at the table, but goes out and does it. It really kind of shows to her that her grip is not as what it was because he got up and did it immediately.
Yeah. Okay. Next we see let's
go back. Crispin head on a head on a pike.
Crispin's head on a pike. How do you
hate to
feel
see it.
about that?
Love it.
Was
See it.
that so sad for you?
he was still kind of handsome. Kind of weird for a headlet, for just a head. You know,
With an arrow in its eye.
I know. Get rid of that. Still
All
pretty
right.
good.
Those high
Alright.
cheekbones didn't do anything for that.
And but you know who I thought was kind of sexy is Gawain. He like popped
Gawain
on
is the
over
man,
there
yeah.
with it like on his horse. Like he was the scout, you know? It's
Yeah.
not like he even sent other scouts out. He like
Gawain
pops
is like
in,
the
he like
dude.
jumps off that horseback.
Yeah, he's got red hair too. I kind of like that.
Yeah.
Wayne was like, oh fuck.
And-
They're a day out.
Yeah.
My buddy's dead.
And Ormond doesn't care at all. He's like, I have a piece on the board that will bring that bitch to her knees. And Queen's like, okay, what is it? Like, tell me.
what your plan is.
Tell
dude.
me any plan. Like, just a plan.
Well, I think you got to give Ormond credit though. It's like he knows that information is currency.
Sure, but
And-
he's like needs the general of his army, and the king should probably, the person who's named king should know,
Why?
because they could help, and they need to like tell the army what to do.
Well, I don't know.
Okay. Sure. Let's stay in, because there's just one little thing, and let's stay in Tumbleton, because we see Ormond has dinner with Corlys and Daron.
Mm-hmm.
We see that Corlys is sitting there. He's not eating or drinking anything.
Just being a
Corlys
man.
is just like,
Yeah.
what sort of shit is this? Like, you guys, like, I'm not going to talk to you about how much fatty food is in my diet and if I want to eat fruits or vegetables. Like,
Well, he was.
get to the point.
I think he was trying to appeal to the worldliness of Corlys because he's like, you've
Yeah.
You've been
Ormond
around the
was
world,
for
right.
sure, but Corlys isn't having any of it.
Yeah,
Right.
He's like, I'm not doing anything with you, bro.
Yeah, he's like,
I
I'm
don't know
your
what
prisoner.
you-
I would rather sit in my cell.
do what you got to do, man. I'm
And-
not part of this.
But Ormond says the key phrase is like, "What do you see in the Targaryen?" Because he was trying to gain insight. Like he says, they're brutish and incurious, and like that line of I wouldn't say it's questioning. It was more of monologuing.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, I agree with that.
Maybe he
Corlys
was
saying
trying to
that.
like flip him, maybe see him if he could. Be
I think
flipped.
he is trying to flip him, but it's just done very ineloquently. And like Corlys, his whole purpose of being has been his wife, and like Rhaenys
Yeah,
Yeah.
has
that's
all.
right.
I mean,
Yeah.
he named his ship like the Queen Who Never Was. He's always loved her. Like she has been the most important person in his life. So like as soon as you,
miscalculated. Like
Yeah.
he took a pop shot of like, what do you have left to do with these people when there's nothing left
Yeah.
for you?
and he also says, your wife's end was like.
Yeah, it pisses him off with that. I
Yeah,
can't
he
remember what
says
it's
like I forget what it is, but he basically says like, you know, your wife died. He says your wife died predictably. And it's like fuck you.
But I think that, like, again, I think he was monologuing with intent because he was trying to see the measure of the man on how he'd react and what levers he had to push to get that reaction. When finally you do get that reaction from Corlys, we come to the end of what the invitation to dinner was all along, where he was going to cut off his finger.
Yep.
And
He says I want to go back to my cell, and he holds up the knife.
Just 1 second. You can head back, but let's take care of something first.
Yeah. Okay, so then if we skip a little bit back to, we see Caraxes in the Vale, Daemon and Caraxes in the Vale. I was quite glad that we got some book canon lore, which is true, that Jane Eyre is a lesbian.
Yeah.
She's sitting on her throne with a
Little
girl.
bitty. Yeah.
A girl. We've always
totally
known
automatic.
this about Jane Eyre. You didn't notice there was another girl sitting on her lap?
Wait.
A woman. I
I thought it was just like her
It
friend.
wasn't a girl. That was a woman.
It was a full-blown woman, a curvy, voluptuous woman.
I don't see it. I don't.
All
see
right,
it.
all right.
Whatever.
And Damon is like, why didn't you throw Rhaena in a cell and like, let's lock her up? And he's like, what do people know? Rhaenyra's gonna know. And I thought, like, did you catch? Because they've combined Rhaena's character with this other character, Nettles. We've
Nettles and
talked
She.
Oh,
about.
I did see it. Yeah,
Nettles
I did.
and
And
She.
she said, Jane goes, there is people, the villagers know there's a wild girl living amongst the nettles and sheep, which is,
It was a nice nod.
it
was
was
a
a
nice nod for
What if the
eliminating a
history's got it
character.
wrong
Yeah.
and it was Rhaena this whole time?
well, I
It
do.
wasn't.
Yeah, there was part of me that wanted to give them that credit too. I was like trying, and I'm like, no, you still like combined one of like two of the only like powerful women in this series together because you
Right.
needed to like,
Cut down on characters.
So Damon is pissed. He said he's going to go off and find her. We also see near Fair Market, Bela and Adam. Poor Adam. It's like, I'm going to get legitimized because then I can marry a
he has no
highborn.
idea.
Wink, wink.
And
Huh?
she's all like, did your brother talk about me?
Yeah.
He does not.
He's like,
Poor
oh,
Adam.
shit. Yeah. And Adam's good looking.
He is
I
good
think he's
looking.
better looking than
Alan?
Alan, but
I agree.
Alan's got that like good guy, and he's like that Jason Kelsey thing going for him, kind of. Alan's like, and then Adam's a little bit more Travis Kelsey, I'd say.
Okay.
This is dumb.
Oh, big Chiefs.
I'm fine with it.
Rollins is.
Fake news.
I mean, Alan would be Jason because isn't Jason the older brother?
Yes.
And Adam,
In the books, Adam's the older brother.
Yeah.
In the series, Alan's the older brother.
Alan feels
They
like he's the
flipped it.
older brother.
All
He
right,
feels
all
like
right.
he's older.
We're gonna
He
stop
is.
with the
He's-
Jason Kelsey,
Yeah, we're done.
whatever comparison. Okay, so they go back. Adam and Bela are heading back, and they show up at our next scene, which is we're back in King's Landing at a small council meeting. Which, I was thinking about you, Rollins, because like I know
loved
your
it.
favorite thing
I
about
loved it.
Game of Thrones is the small council meetings, and this was another epic one where Torrin Manderly finally figures out that he is the fall guy.
First of all, like this meeting itself was so good. This is like a custom tale. I've been saying this for about a month now.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that, like, first of all, Manderly, I'm the fall guy. Like you won't let me tax
He doesn't
people.
get it.
You tied my hands.
Yeah.
You brought me.
He
onto
just
this
got it
council.
for the first time.
Right. Well, I think he got it, but he's just like, what the hell? Because like I got
'Cause she
somebody
blames
somebody like rubbed shit on my door. Like we can go so far until you rub shit on my door. Then we have an issue.
Politics is dirty, man.
And then just he calls out the white worm. Like he looks at like, I know it was you. Like he's saying
Well,
he's not even
Rhaenyra-
talking at the queen. He's like looking at the white
and
room
then
the whole
she
time.
just-
He's like, I know.
she's like-
oh,
Takes
me,
a sip of her wine.
like
Is like,
me, like I did something.
mm-hmm.
And the white
And
room
he
is
tells
such a
Sabbatha,
piece of shit.
but she also Sabbatha Frey chirps in like, nah, 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 and Rhaenyra's like, just fucking go take Harrenhal. If you want it that
Take
bad,
the castle.
Yeah,
just go off, get your men, and take it. Like, I'm sick of this. And Sabbatha,
And then hold it. And so that'll stop Aemon from coming back. It's a win-win in her book. Like, nobody's been able to kill him.
yeah, and
So
she's
like,
sick
all right.
of Sabbatha and Manderly chirping at each other in these small council meetings. Alan, once again, is the only one with any helpful, useful information. It's like, army's on the march, here's what's going on. And then Adam and Bela come back and say, yeah, we just saw a sheep stealer has a rider. Damon's not there to make up a lie about it. And so...
Well, okay. We're going to go there. Because she's also sitting there like going, I told you he was no good.
Yes,
she goes off on like Maury style, like, I told you this.
Okay,
like,
you're getting real mad.
I am because I
I was going to agree with you, dude.
I hate this character. She's a piece of shit.
Hey,
she sees an opportunity to take down my boy Damon, so she's like, he's betraying you. He's doing all these bad things, and she's sitting there like,
Did I disagree?
No, because you're finally agreeing she's a POS.
I am not agreeing that she's a POS. I am agreeing that she oversteps and
when she touches her, is that the overstep or like the lie?
I did notice that
all of it.
They kissed.
All of it. She should not.
Later.
Yeah,
I actually watched that scene with my mother-in-law. A little awkward.
Okay, well, we're not at that scene yet.
Oh, yeah, sorry, we'll talk about that later.
Sorry. Like, she does overstep. She is out of line. She's out of control. I agree. Rhaenyra then is like, come on, Adam, I got a job for you.
And like this is like the first real crack in the Rhaenyra where like everybody's like, dude, we all see what you're doing. You think because she thinks she's such a master operator.
Okay,
and this
can
is
we
the
just
very
be done?
first time
we get it. I agreed. We're done bashing Miss Area.
I think she's the
We are
best.
not. We have another.
Awesome.
We have
we have
another.
another. Yeah, we do. You're right.
Harder if I was the worm.
Okay, stop. We're going back. We're going to Rook's Rest next, where Aegon, Tyland, and Larys have finally decided they're going to go to Maidenpool, get on a ship. Tyland is still like, we could go to Casterly Rock. We could do it.
Which I still would have done. I still don't understand why you don't go there, but okay, it's fine. I get it. You can go on.
Well, they then realize, and you know what? When I just did a little book reread, Tangletongue is in the book, and like I like that they're bringing back Tangletongue. Tangletongue's the one who's like, "Hey guys, the Mootons,
they're on their way.
They figured out that Tyland's here, and they're going house to house trying to find you.
And I kind of I liked how there was a mob of people next to him, and Tangletongue could have been like, guys, let's catch this, bro. Like,
Yeah.
they could have, he could have
Right.
betrayed him
Yeah.
right there, and he didn't.
Mhm.
I was like, Tangletongue, hey, good dude. I like you.
Tangletongue, yeah. I mean, he is still kind of
So-
looking for his buddy, the Tormentor, who
Yeah,
Aemon
he's
or Aegon killed.
little slow, but it's all right. He's a good dude, big heart. I get
Yeah, real loyal. And he's like, they're looking for you, buddy. Like, he knows that it's Thailand, and he's like, that they're looking for here. And so Laris and Thailand, like, Laris is like, okay, Thailand, give yourself up.
Right.
Like,
What?
you know,
Like
they want
again,
you.
there's
I don't want you.
We'll get away.
Yeah.
You go die.
Yeah.
He's like, they'll skin me alive. He's like, yeah, that's a price we're willing to pay.
Yeah. And Aegon, for the first time, maybe in the whole series, is like, actually want to do the honorable thing.
This is probably one of his best episodes.
Yeah, by far.
It is weird. You kind of root, like they said that in the afterwards,
Yeah.
But it is kind of true. You are kind of rooting for him, and then you kind of like Tylan because he's like, all right, let's do it.
Yeah, I mean,
he manned up. He's like, all right, fine, let's go.
They're gonna find. They were always gonna find. Thailand really didn't have a lot of a choice, but
he could.
Sure.
I think he could have ran through the woods. That's what I don't get. It's like I feel like you could get away.
I also think that this is a really good spot for the Aegon character arc where he's like, I give you my leave.
Yeah.
Laris to
Yeah,
leave.
let's Laris go.
And like,
go write songs about me.
right. But I also think like it was a really painful moment for him because like, yeah, he doesn't like this guy, but it's been his only friend in the world, his only confidant. And
he's like taught him a lot.
right. And he revealed stuff about Aegon that he didn't know about himself. And so he like, I think there was a trust, and that's why he was going to leave in the first place, because he trusts him. And then the dude that stays there and has his back is the guy that he kind of discarded. Like in the episode before, like he's like, "Oh no, like you don't have my best interests." And then we kind of see each other's true colors. Where Tyland's like, "You're the king. I will die with you," and Laris is like, "I'm crippled. I can't."
Yeah, he's like, "I'm good."
Plus, I don't want to die here and see ya.
Yeah,
Unless you make me stay. And then again, I thought that was a big character development for Aegon. It's like, no, I'm not going to make you die for me. Go ahead.
Yeah.
You've done enough.
So we leave them there. Okay, the next we talked about Allison and all of that together. So then we get to what I'm sure you two think is the best part, and I just think is silly.
Dragon fight.
Just okay. Sheep Stealer gets brought down by Caraxes. I actually think this was my favorite part of the episode. Is Daemon starts talking to Rhaenyra and he's like, look, actually should have been like a lot nicer to you. I also didn't have a dragon. Like when my mom died giving birth to me, my brother was like being raised as king. Like nobody was there for me. I finally got my dragon. Then I felt, and he's trying to like empathize. Like he is for like maybe the first time ever trying to be a good dad.
He admits that he was alone growing up. He becomes
He admits he was a bad dad, too.
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
he's a very sympathetic character. He's very relatable.
Yeah. And he says, I should have done better. And right as he says it, then Syrax and Sea Smoke show up. And Daemon is like, get out of here, Rhaena, run. Right. I think he's trying to protect her. He also is trying to protect himself a little bit because he knows Rhaenyra is going to find out that he's been lying to her. Adam hops off the dragon to grab Rhaena, which I think is like funny that,
Sheep Stealer doesn't burn him alive right there.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. On his way over.
Like, Sheep Stealers. Oh, and when they land, Rhaena's like, don't come close, Dad. Like, this dragon is
he's nuts.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
I only got so much in me. And and he's like, Caraxes, like, hold back too.
Yeah. Like, please. And then Sheep Stealer just bites Zyrex. Why don't you two just talk about it?
It was okay. It was kind of like
I just don't need.
It was a good like tense build.
This is like I bet they spent millions of dollars on this.
Probably took a year in itself just to do this one dragon parlay.
Well, could you do this with AI at this point? But anyway, it doesn't matter. It was a sweet fight though, because like they're like building up, and then it's like, all right, Sheep Stealer 3-on-1, pretty badass, and then Cyrax blasts him with a little fireball.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, that's good. And then that little Cyrax, she's like, all right, he's putting up a fight, You're like, this is pretty impressive. And then,
he just chomps her neck.
And then the other one comes in. I can't remember that guy's name. The other
Sea Smoke.
Sea Smoke comes in.
Yeah.
He's kind of getting his ass kicked
Yeah.
too. But then Syraxes comes in, or whatever his name is. Caraxes comes in, and he's got reach.
Yeah.
He's got that long.
Yeah.
He's got that reach.
He's also a lot bigger than all three of the other ones.
No, I don't know. Sheep Stealer's got. It's not the size of the dragon in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the dragon.
Sheep Stealer's also got that pointy ass tail that's like a club.
Which barely misses everyone. They're like, whoa. I ducked a half an inch and it went right over my head.
Okay, but I really don't. And then
I actually want to talk about that. I want to talk about Rhaenyra coming out and like accusing Daemon of what the White Worm had set up.
Okay, we're going back to that in a minute.
Oh.
We're doing the sheep.
We gotta finish the fight.
Well, the fight's over. Yeah.
No, because the best part is
Peter's obviously not done with the fight.
I'm not done. We're almost done though. Then because Syraxes could or whatever Caraxes could have killed Sheep Stealer.
Yeah,
lets him go. I like that.
I do
too.
like,
I like that. It's all right. I'm not going to
Daemon
said,
knew.
Go kill. Like Daemon said, Caraxes kill. And then he got on top. And then how could we skip this? The best part is when Caraxes like nuzzles into Daemon.
Yeah. He's like, you good, bro?
Yeah. And he's like, I'm good. Like they're so bonded. And you know what? I also was recognizing that like Daemon has like a full like harness for Caraxes. And
he's like a professional. Yeah, and they've been doing stuff together forever.
Yeah,
they're ride or die.
They're fully bonded. Absolutely. Okay.
In the middle of this,
Rhaenyra
hops off and she's pissed at Daemon and starts chewing his ass.
No, that's not even close to yet.
That happens during the Dragon Parlay. She hops off and she's
just like,
you better tell me what the hell's happening or you're done.
Agree. He needs to answer for this. I know you're just a Daemon apologist at all fucking moments, but he needs to answer for this.
Right.
Like he's been lying to her. So yeah, she should say, what the fuck are you doing?
And what did he do?
He
told her everything.
Kind of. After he's lied, after he killed a random peasant to give her the skull.
That guy had it coming.
In
the book, that guy was a real piece of shit.
Like,
just real deal.
Justin, it's just so frustrating that you will never, ever call out anything that Daemon does that's even
I did last week when he hit Ulf. When he hit Ulf, I was like, that's a bad idea.
Okay, now we can go back to I really am frustrated with how much you're hating on Miss Arya. Like I'm genuinely serious right now. Like I know we're about to talk about Miss Arya
and how big a piece of shit she is.
Let's just skim over it. Let's skim over it. Rachel.
Well, this is a really good episode for me because
you come off like a misogynist.
I'm not being misogynist. I think she's a bad person.
Telling you.
I think she's a bad person, and this entire episode kind of confirms that she's a bad person. So we get her in the
throne room with her old friend.
Yep.
And who you were wrong because she didn't plant her in the crowd before. It was clear that Sylvie was not coordinated.
I can say I'm wrong.
Okay. And Sylvie calls her out and says, like, you're here to like you're not actually as powerful as you think you are.
Well, she literally starts acting like she has the proxy of the queen, and people that actually know her goes, "Well, are you really a proxy of the queen, or are you just trying to show off?" Because it's like you want to style yourself a champion, she says, and then she goes, "Oh, the realization everybody at this moment realizes that her whole game is manipulation." Yeah. And she goes, "Oh, you've just brought one of the common folk."
Everyone's whole game always.
Not always.
Yes, it is. Everybody who is interacting with a royal person is trying to manipulate them. They're a person of power. They're trying to manipulate them into do it. Daemon's trying to manipulate her. Sir Manderly is trying to manipulate her. Alan Corliss, like everybody else is doing it too. It's just that Miss Arya is called out for it.
Because listen.
Because she's not doing it great.
She's the master of whisperers.
Yes.
All the gold cloaks get murdered. She has no clue who did it. She's a master of whisperers. And she has no idea why the common folk are revolting. She has no idea who's organizing all these things. Then you have the nobles going, "Hey, we realize that you're setting us up to be a patsy. We don't want to be a patsy anymore." Then you have her old friends that are like her biggest allies going, "Hey, you're just bringing us in, showing off your new threads and your fancy chair, acting like you're this person, which we know who you are and who you're not. And she ends it with going, a whore will always be a whore.
Yeah, I think that is actually a very relevant line, and I think that is leads to some of Miss Arya's behavior later in this episode, because Sylvie reminds her like, you are a whore,
right?
And that is not really meant to be an insult. It's just kind of a fact,
right? It's
like
you are who you are. It's kind of like when Tyrion says,
"Yeah, wear it as an armor."
Right, you're a dwarf.
Yeah,
nobody
absolutely.
will, or you're a bastard. I'm a dwarf. Nobody will let you forget it.
Yeah,
and she was
you might as well, claim it. Okay, so we go back to Harrenhal after this.
Okay,
with
white rum stuff. For the
just gonna skim over the sex scene?
No, it's at the end, dude. You just this is what. Can you just follow along with our flow? It's like the second to last scene.
Oh, sorry.
Instead we gotta first go to Alicent, who shows up like, remember when I used to make you spiced wine as a child?
Who do you really trust? Do you trust this weirdo lady in the keep, or your mom who made you spiced wine? Drink the wine. I have nothing else but the wine for you.
You're like, Mom, you never made me wine. Like, you definitely had servants the whole time.
Trying to plant memories in his head.
Yeah, definitely trying to plant memories.
And then he straight up admits that he tried to kill his brother.
Aegon. And honestly,
tried to kill Aegon.
I think Allison's like, yeah, dude, I know. Yeah. Like, it's like, yeah, everyone is aware. Like, that's why that room, like, she's like, I spread a rumor that you knew him. Like, if you only knew. Yeah. I literally told Rhaenyra.
That was me. That was me.
Yeah, she's like, I told Rhaenyra to tell everybody that you killed your brother. Don't worry about it. And so then he drinks the wine. He trusts her. They do kind of kiss. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, it's another weird thing where she's like, I don't know what that was about.
Yeah. Anyway, and then Aemond like stumbles into Alice Rivers' little study and is like, I've been poisoned.
She was funny. She was like, I know.
She goes, idiot.
She literally wrote, I wrote idiot.
Like, it's just like, dude, we saw that coming.
Yeah.
Everybody was aware that you did that.
She warned you right when she got there.
I wonder. So Allison, then we see her leaving at the end. Like, is she just hoping like
she can escape now?
Yeah, well, or that like Aemon's not going to come after her.
Well, he's down, so she thinks she killed him. I think that she thinks that he's dead, and that she can escape and get back.
I just, I don't know. Allison's not, and she's just going to make it to Harrenhal or back to King's Landing all by herself. She's going to go Old Town.
That's my assumption is she thinks she can make it back and free Helena, and that's what you're just going to see her do one of those end of season 7, 8 jumps where she's all the way back from Harrenhal. She's back at the gates. So
okay, so then we get the next Daemon confrontation. So we see Rhaenyra. She's staring at the skull. Alinda, her handmaiden, is there. Daemon comes in and like Rhaenyra's like, like Alinda has to stay. She's not really interested in having this longer conversation. But he does try to explain, like, look, I really did want to protect my neglected daughter. And she did it she did it out of the goodness of her heart.
And I think that
even though she did maybe sort of contribute in killing your son.
Because it wasn't, that's the other thing.
I've always been like, I'm on your side.
You have. Yeah. You're right. You've always said that. Like, she would be a lot more reasonable.
Yeah.
Towards this.
Yeah. I think so completely.
Like, she didn't shoot the arrow.
Yeah, it was the other guy that it was the
triarchy.
It was the triarchy that killed him.
Yeah, I mean they put the claw in the dragon.
He was out and fighting, and then he got the thing.
And he goes, listen, I kept no scheme against you. He just I was like, I knew that if I told you, it could end very poorly for her, and I also had to protect her because she's also my daughter. He's like, you are my wife.
Yeah,
and I think that is truly important to him. And I think that like, which he doesn't get credit for, but time and time again, he has deferred to her.
Yeah.
In these things. Now he might be a little like headstrong of like, well, this is the best course, but he does defer to her.
Mm-hmm. And then, she says like, you lied to me, but honestly, like, sometimes I think Rhaenyra is just like, dude, I just want to like, let me process all this stuff. Like she sends him away. And then we see Rhaena and Bela are reunited, which is really sweet. Like Rhaena's still bailing herself, but it's like Bela's also blaming herself. Like they are both blaming themselves, and they finally get to like cuddle.
Mhm.
And she says, like, Bela says to her, like, we'll begin anew. I think that was really,
It was heartwarming.
it was a heartwarming thing. And then Alan, I like that he was like coming back in from, patrolling the streets, and he's like, we found more Hightower loyalists, and then he gets a box with his dad's finger in it. Poor Corlys.
Yeah.
You gotta get to Ormond. He knows how to get his message to his people, because that was definitely for him.
Yes, he sent his people out to do that. Like, this is left for you. Get a little present here, boss. You recognize this sigil on this ring and this finger?
Mm-hmm. And then Rhaenyra gets out of bed, sees the skull. She like goes to confront. I think in my reading of it, I think Rhaenyra initially got out of bed to go talk to Daemon. And then she looks at the skull and realizes she's still mad at him, and is like, who else is mad at Daemon?
She was looking for comfort.
Yeah. And she's like, Daemon, I'm still pissed off. I want somebody to like be nice to me. Somebody, I don't know. I think it was the official Game of Thrones podcast, said like Rhaenyra has a praise kink. And so she just like needed to know who was going to praise her, and went to Massaria, who's still out for Daemon, but like tempers it down a bit.
Well, but I mean, she says it's like, well, he lied. He will deceive you again.
Mm-hmm.
I acted only in your interest.
Yeah.
She's
lying about that.
She is. She's lying about that, and she's lying about him, and she's trying to manipulate the situation.
And then I think when I think she sees that like Rhaenyra isn't listening to her, she like falls back onto her.
Well, she changes tactics.
She changes tactics. She's like, I'm a whore. I'm going to be a whore.
Right.
I'm going to manipulate her and have sex with her.
She gets called out on all her bullshit, and then she immediately does revert to what she knows best. And she manipulates her father's like.
It says like, I did only what Viserys would have wanted. Yeah.
And she's like, well, what am I peaceful? Am I prosperous? Am I
got any Massaria, Rhaenyra girl on girl hot takes other than watching with your mother-in-law?
Yeah, that was my only story. I just want to get
you were just like, please make this end. Please make it
I was holding my infant child with my mother-in-law right next to me. It's actually a pretty good show, you know.
Yeah, really wholesome.
If you ignore the incest,
I don't. This is not one I would have wanted to watch with in-laws.
It wasn't that bad though. There was like no nudity. They just kissed a little bit and it was done. You're like, it's fine. It's not a big deal.
Or did you have to explain the incest part at the beginning?
Nah, she was pretty in and out of it. But that's how it is. It's like whenever I watch a movie with like my family, it's always some like awkward sex scene, and you're like, oh, God, this is gonna be great. And then my dad's like liking it, you know.
Okay.
I'll make sure to clip that and send it to him.
Yeah, that's not personal.
Not true. Love you, Dad. Oh,
right. So then we get Helena's dream sequence.
Yeah,
was where
was that what I was talking about at the first part?
Okay. So the beginning we just see her with the pale mare, and that's a problem. But then in the dream sequence, she gives birth. And then
she's on her dragon.
And then she rides Dreamfire. It's the first time we've seen Dreamfire. Purple dragon, lots of horns.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just a crier seeing a bunch of guys.
Well, she was in the dragon pit.
She's in the dragon pit. There's all these people running in. She says Dracarys. And then it cuts to her with her 3 children and her chickens.
See, that's what I think is the decision point, right? That's what I think it's saying. You can decide, and then the White Walkers come, world ends.
And then you see there, like the moon overtakes the sun and winter arrives. But I think that it's showing her like alternate realities.
Right. It's a choice. What she chooses.
Whatever she chooses
will come to pass.
Well, we already know she's not going to spend the rest of her life with her children and her 3 chickens because 2 of her children are dead.
Well, no, it's talking about her daughter and then the baby that's just born.
Oh, okay. But there are 3 children in that future scene.
I thought there was only 2.
No, there are 3.
Oh.
So I think that's like, or 6.
Wishful thinking.
Yeah. Winter arrives. Also, like
maybe it's the same kind of sequence when Dany was in the tent with Khal Drogo and the baby. Like that's the wishful thinking. Again, I don't know, but it's
Yeah, I could see that. I haven't really.
it's hard to interpret the dream sequences.
It is. I think it's meant to be confusing.
Right.
It's confusing to her too. So
I just want to see where she's cross stitching.
yeah, I know.
Me too. I think that's gonna be big.
I know. Okay, so then we go back to Rook's Rest. Tyland and Aegon are waiting by the fire. They're thinking like, these men are coming. We're gonna make our last stand.
Do it.
Mootons arrive. Aegon, like, a minute he like turns around, Tyland's like, yeah, I knew you were gonna puss out on this.
Right.
Like, you gonna run?
You want to run?
And Aegon's like, no. And he starts his like big speech. He's like,
behold me now.
I am the king. Which
For now you see who I truly am.
Yeah. And it gives like Tywin Lannister being like, any man who has to say I am the king is no true king. He's like, watch me. And the Moons are all laughing at him. They're like, dude, no, we're here to like take you out. Like, we came for Tyland, we got 2 for the price of 1 now.
I also like you hear the dragon moving in the background. And Tyland's like, what? Like he keeps kind of like,
it's like
what's moving back there? Like he's like,
it's got a big
sword up.
Yeah. And then Dreamfire pops out of there.
Hell yeah.
And
we knew he wasn't
cool.
dead. We knew he wasn't
It was
dead.
great.
Yeah.
It was great.
Sunfire. It was Sunfire.
Sorry, Sunfire. Yeah.
We knew he wasn't
and
dead.
we knew. I loved that like both of their faces are like perfectly mangled in the same way.
This
like,
beautiful boy.
Half of half their faces are just like gone, and like Sunfire
He hits him with a Dracarys and just lights them all
up.
I also liked, and I don't know if you guys noticed this, is where they had their last stand was where the chicken coop that they got smuggled out of that broke down.
Oh, interesting.
And so when Dracarys,
like on that road.
that's where their last stand is, and that's kind of by where that wagon was, where he killed the dude with the arrows, and it's kind of like a big crossroads for this guy. And then when Sunfire comes out, he lights the wagon up and all the people.
Burns them all. And then Aegon just like cackles. Like the laugh.
It was great.
So good. Great. He just like is a madman. His like head goes back and it's just like.
I mean, I would be so relieved if I was there to be like, hell yeah.
Well, I heard somebody saying like, if he hadn't made that speech and like been brave and taken that last stand, like that was when Sunfire came up.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, maybe this guy is worth like fighting
my
for.
last little push. Yeah.
And like I could like
he's like, Dad? Is that Dad?
Yeah. And like
back?
he gets pretty good. Like he says, the stranger will take retribution. I'll be dreadful in my vengeance. Like he's got a good
He has a great speech.
Madman speech.
Right. They have a good turn with him because you are kind of rooting for him at this point.
Yeah.
It's like,
I think
it's kind of cool.
Of this whole season, the Aegon storyline has been, I mean, we've talked about this a lot of like, we love the buddy cop of it all.
And he's got a new partner with Tyland.
Yeah. I love that.
It's like a reboot.
Tyland like crouches down under the dragon and like, kind of gets it. And
Lethal Weapon 2.
I just don't think Tyland and Aegon are going to be as much of a fun buddy cop as
Laris and
Aegon. Laris and Aegon were way better. Okay, then we get our final scene, which is super. I mean, as like a book reader,
not canon, but it was good.
It's so great. We get Ulf and Tumbleton.
Yes,
I think it kind of is though because it explains why they turned.
I know, but we don't. We're this is a spoiler-free zone.
Well, I mean, it's pretty clear.
Okay, yeah.
So
Ulf.
Ulf turns.
I mean, you can see Ulf turns.
Yeah, and like he's like, "This is good ale. Like I like this type of ale." And Ormond is there, just like pouring honey in his ear, telling him everything he wants to hear. He's like,
"You can have Driftmark."
Well, and because he goes, Ulf's like he wants Honey Holt, which is like a small
Holdfast.
Yeah, it's actually. I wonder if it was Beesbury. I actually don't know that, but that would make sense because the bees and the honey.
That would make sense.
And so they're like, oh, Beesbury's gone. But also Ulf is like way more of like a reach sort of fair weather guy. I don't think
he wants some good
Ulf
wine.
actually wants Driftmark.
But Driftmark is like at that point, that's like a really cool place.
Yeah.
That'd be like
He's like, I've heard of Driftmark. I haven't been outside of King's Landing, but I've heard of Driftmark.
Yeah.
So I know it's nice.
Yeah, I just feel like Ulf is much more built for a honey holt sort of life. Like he's
Definitely.
kind of like the Fossaways, you know, just like he's like, I'd like to like have a nice quiet life with Silverwing
With the lads.
Yeah, he's
with
supposed,
the
he's supposed
lads.
to drink beer and hang with his
a
dragon.
good harvest managed by someone else.
He's like
you
an
know?
evil hobbit.
I don't know. I actually don't know if Ulf is evil. You know,
He's
I don't
a
think Ulf
turn.
is evil. I think he's sort of like found himself with this power, and then no one's really respecting him.
Again, that is a mistake that
Yes,
Damon
that
did.
we have called out
Yeah.
constantly.
Correct, and
Damon
I would agree with that.
mismanagement.
His mismanagement
And-
of Ulf causes this.
Ormond says, like, I heard he beat the shit out of you in the streets the other day. Like,
Which I thought this was interesting when Darian and Gwaine were kind of talking about this. Is like he thinks he has this thing and he won't tell us, and like it can't be that he just has Corlys. That's not enough. Like
yeah,
he's acting so like confident
Mhm.
that he's like it can't be like the Corlys thing, because when Corlys comes in and they're discussing it at the dinner,
Mhm.
he's like, well, with you, they're a ship without a rudder. Without
Yep.
you, they're not going to be able to come in and replenish the city and restore order. But like Gwaine's like too smart for that. Gwaine sees that and it's like, this isn't happening.
I like
what
Gwaine.
what
I'm
could
kind of
be
sad
that
he's gay. I wanted him to be my new
Gwaine's
crush.
gay?
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
Well,
Are you kidding?
We
You were
talked
here
about this last
episode.
week.
Ormond makes fun of him constantly. He's like, "Don't turn your back in the shower."
I thought he was just, having a razz at him.
No, I
This
think
isn't
Gwaine
the late
was kind
90s,
of
early
in love
2000s.
with Kristen.
Yeah, I think he had a little Crispin thing going on.
Oh, well, I mean, who does?
Well, I mean, Crispin didn't have. Kristen did not reciprocate it, but
no, but given
he's,
time.
he's his little Dornish boy.
a little Dornish boy. But then at the end, Ulf does say, like, they won't laugh at me; they will burn.
Right.
So maybe he's breaking a little bad.
Well, he's a Targaryen.
He's
so-
definitely turning. That was 100% that he was turning.
Well, like,
I
oh,
don't
no,
think
he's
we're-
a Targaryen. Like he's like,
Mhm.
yeah, it's like they won't respect me. Well, then I will make them respect me.
Yeah. Okay, so as a penultimate episode, where do you rank this?
Should we do our favorite penultimate?
Yeah,
episode?
we should.
That bigger one. You can only pick one.
Okay, well, there's one that beats all other. Actually, okay, I think there are two. Okay, can I?
You can go first. Because I know which one you're going to pick.
You go first because I know which one you're going to pick, and I'm going to pick the other
Everyone's
one.
going to pick mine.
Go pick
Battle of
yours
the
then.
Bastards.
Yeah, of course
Yeah,
that
Battle of
is.
the Bastards.
Because
It's like the best hour
and-
of TV of all time.
And it's not just the Battle of the Bastards happen. Danny also retakes Meereen in that episode.
Yeah, it's the best
Like,
episode.
they're two
ever. It's like the best episode of TV of all
Amazing.
time.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. So I feel like we have to pick a second one.
I got a different. I got
Okay,
two- I
without
got two different
without
ones.
picking, would you not pick Battle of Bastards as your
No.
favorite? That's the best. Okay,
Yeah, well,
without picking that, then that's obviously the 1st
mhm,
regardless of what Roland says. He's wrong.
mhm.
I will say the battle at the Mudgate, the Blackgate. It's
Yeah,
like that one's a good
the
one.
The Battle of the
Blackfire.
Blackfire.
Blackwater.
Blackwater, yeah.
Yeah.
Blackwater.
That's my favorite one. I think that's the best penultimate one.
Yeah.
I would agree with both of those. Those are the top two. But I thought you two would have picked the penultimate episode of A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Because
Oh,
that is
that's a good
where
one.
that's the Tourney of
Oh,
that's a good
Seven.
one.
That's
a really good one.
That's a really
Yeah.
Good one.
Yeah. Okay, you got any others that you want to call out there?
I really liked.
mean,
but I
when-
don't remember if it was the penultimate, the one with Hodor.
Oh yeah, that is.
Yeah.
It's called Hold the Door.
Yeah,
Or I think
I
it's
don't
called
think
The
that's
Door.
the penultimate
The Door.
though.
I don't remember if that's the
Mm.
penultimate.
I don't think
or
it
the
is.
final
Okay, but the
finale.
other one, I mean, this starts the whole thing. When Ned Baelor
yeah
is
loses
when
his
Ned
head.
Stark gets his head chopped
Yep.
off. Is a penultimate episode.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like this
Again.
is a tradition. Like
That's
you
the
get
thing. It's a
you get
tradition.
Baelor, and then you get the Battle of the Blackwater, and then
Battle of the Bastards.
Yeah,
the
like-
beheading
What
of Ned
was
Starks.
what was the season 3 penultimate? Because I think season 2 was Battle of Blackwater. I mean, they were all good.
I mean,
It might have been Red Wedding. Season
Then,
3 might have been Red Wedding.
Oh,
the
was
other-
wasn't it the red? I think it
Might
was
have
red.
I think
the red
season
wedding
3 was Red Wedding.
Yeah, it was. It
Yeah,
was
it
a
was
red wedding.
and then season 4
4 was the purple wedding with Joffrey.
Yeah,
and okay, that's
Where he
what I
chokes to
recognize.
that.
And season 5 is that's not Battle of the Bastards.
No, season 5 is Dany takes over Meereen.
But
It's
that
her
would've been-
first entry into Meereen. She takes over Meereen, and then she has to struggle to hold it.
Okay.
But it's season 5 is her Actually, you know, see, the other thing that happens in the penultimate episode of season 4 is when she gets the Unsullied.
Oh yes,
which is like
season 4 is that late when she gets
yeah, because she's like has to go to like Karth and like
right. She does her
do
little.
all her
She
other
rides
shit.
across the
Or maybe it's
desert.
season 3. I don't know.
I
been a
feel
while.
like Sully was early. It's been a while, but anyway.
I know. I've been rewatching a bunch of it while I've been painting, but I've started with season 6 because I don't know.
All right.
I don't know. Anyway, tell us what your favorite penultimate episode is. Although
Drop it in the comments.
we did just tell you that Battle of the Bastards is. I
Battle
don't know. Duncan
of
Eggs
Bastards
did.
is the best one by far.
It's probably
House of the Dragon's done a shit job at penultimate episodes.
Yeah, I would agree with
they,
that.
They kind of got rid of that tradition. That was a good tradition. Like they
It
should
is
have done
a
the
good
battle.
tradition.
They should have done the Battle of Tumbleton.
This episode.
Well, that's how we're gonna have to be 2 years. 2 years we're gonna have to wait.
That's the other problem.
I think Tumbleton's going to happen next episode.
Yeah,
They-
Tumbleton.
yeah.
That's how I think.
Yeah.
I think Tumbleton. That's how this episode.
Which is
ends.
fine to end it on a high note. That's fine. But like, it usually should be the last episode is like sets you up for the next one. The penultimate's like, okay, this is badass, and then it's like, okay, they do all
Or
this
we
all
end up
out.
getting what we did with this season, where the first 2 episodes was that's
Yeah,
the
that's
very
true.
first
The
episode.
first episode was a penultimate episode. I
Yeah.
would say. That was like that was a really
like
good
high level
Yeah.
first episode.
Well,
All right, Maggie, take us out. By the way, my wife is here right now.
Maggie's watching us. We're so thankful that Maggie is here.
Yes.
She's a giant Dragonpit fan. Just kidding. She hates it.
We're so glad that, I mean, it would be nice if you watched this on the internet so we could get a follow
tens of followers.
and a like, but that's fine. Other people do it.
Shout out to us if you want to hear anything on the podcast, any questions, comments, concerns. We love your feedback. Love you guys.
Thanks.